Photography is my passion. It creates a desire and a purpose to explore my surroundings. This time I'm heading north, to the banks of the Wanapetei River, home of Burwash Correctional Center, an abandoned prison in the middle of nowhere.
So we've hit our first snag in the journey. We came across some white water and almost got very wet. So we pulled off here, doing a little bushwhacking portage. And quite honestly, I couldn't be happier.
So the portage took a little longer than expected, and nighttime comes pretty quick this time of the year, so we decided to play it safe instead of canoeing in the dark. And we set up shop here in the bush for the night. So we'll get up bright and early with the sun and go check out that prison. A big part of any journey is the unknown. You have to embrace it and respect it. It's all part of the process when capturing the unordinary.
It feels really good to arrive. It's been a hell of a journey. Really looking forward to getting in there and taking some photographs.
Burwash Correctional Center opened in 1914. For 69 years, the prison housed thousands of inmates, but has since sat vacant. It is a hauntingly beautiful piece of history.
So the scene in front of me here is really cool and exactly what I picture a prison to be. It's just a long hallway with a bunch of cells on either side. The neat part is the daylight from outside is streaming in through each window, so it's creating a really cool pattern of light. This building is amazing. It's really old and run down. It closed in '73, so it's seen better days. But one of the really cool things about that is it's weathered naturally. And you get all these amazing textures on the walls, on the floors and ceilings. And I think it's something that people try to duplicate nowadays, but when it happens naturally, this natural weathering, it's really neat and something definitely worth shooting. I found a nice cell to shoot. The only issue is that the light outside the window is a lot brighter than the light inside the cell. So what I'm going to do is a process called HDR, which stands for high dynamic range. Essentially, the human eye can separate that, but the camera can't. So what you do is you take multiple images at different exposures, bring them together, and you got a really nice exposed image. And for any iPhone users out there, when you're taking a photo and it says HDR on the top, if you turn that on, that's exactly what it's doing.
So this simple looking camping stove is actually a lot more than that. Somehow it converts heat energy into power. So it's actually plugged in through a USB connection and it's charging a GoPro that we've been using. So any adventure photographer, anyone into photography that is worried about their batteries running out, it's actually a really neat piece of gear. So I've been roaming around this prison, photographing it all day, and it's been a really cool experience, but we're in the middle of nowhere at an abandoned prison, and what's a better time to explore and take photos than at night? Problem is there's no electricity here, so what I'm gonna do is a process called light painting. You just do a long exposure, take a flashlight, and you literally paint the scene with the light. So I've got my cable release, open up the shutter, go paint the scene. Sometimes beauty is found in the strangest places. There's really only one way to find out. Go see for yourself.